Hey, how's it going, everyone? Brad Smith here with HylthLink. Today I'm going to be doing an interview with Stephanie, owner of Tadpole Wellness. How are you today, Stephanie?
Great, Brad. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining us for this interview. I'm really interested in hearing a little bit more about how you guys are helping people get healthy and the products you're bringing to the table. Thank you for doing this time difference with me. You're all the way in Honolulu, Hawaii. I bet it's nice and
Yes,
warm.
yes. It's a beautiful day today.
You're going to make everyone in the north jealous watching this
Oh,
interview.
I know. There's cold front coming. Think
Yeah,
warm.
definitely. Cold front, huh? Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'd love to hear more, and I know everyone else is going to want to hear more about Tadpole Wellness. Give me a quick intro, exactly what it is and what you guys offer.
Sure. So we're based here in Hawaii, but we actually are on the net as an e-commerce site. We're a distributor of some really cool wearable wellness technology. This is sort of the trend in healthcare is to have wearables because people still want to be active. They still want to do their thing. And, we don't want to limit that. That's what we want to encourage people to do. So we actually have another company on the surgery side, orthopedic spine and trauma surgery. So we've been exposed to doctors, hospitals, the whole business of healthcare. And the trend in healthcare is changing. And now wellness is not just going to be some very superficial term. I think people are really beginning to get that wellness is something that is here, that it's going to still keep growing. And so just to give you three products that we have currently available, and they are each also different, but yet they're helping people, fitness professionals, fitness people after you do some big muscle recovery, people with chronic pain. It's definitely been out there on studies with the chronic pain people. And just to give you
Before we get on the products, we'll get there. I just want to know what you meant when you said you're already in the health field on the surgery side. What does that mean? You and your husband have
yeah,
already been in it. Tell me a little
yes.
bit of that background.
So with that company he's been in it for 25 years. I joined a company here in 2009, and we actually are serving the Pacific Rim. This is how global healthcare has become. People want quality things, quality healthcare, and this is why, because we've been in this healthcare space and seen how the administrative side of things, I
Okay.
really want to tell people to be empowered, that people need to learn more on their own, have a patient empowerment mentality. So whether it is you take it and you go to your fitness professional, you do all your fitness training, you go to your an organic, store, and you pick up whatever organic products. And this is why I'm so passionate about bringing other options to the table that's not available in the hospital, that doesn't also, that gives an alternative to taking prescription drugs, to challenge the obstacles that the opioid crisis has become in this country. And
I can tell you're really passionate about this.
yes, yes,
You
because people are so quick to just take a drug, take a pill, and there's no instant pill. You need to do the work, and people sometimes get a little lazy, and we want to sort of motivate people to be like, this is a lifestyle change, and that you don't do the work, do your exercise, take care of your body. And by having other alternative products out there that actually help to keep people active, because as a fitness professional, once people get hurt, it sort of is, it could be a landslide going down in terms of restraining the physical activity, the mental, and the depression might set in, and then everything sort of collapses. And we want to give people alternatives that if you're at work at the computer, you can still wear a therapy and have therapy done to your body. If you're driving, you can still wear therapy and have therapy done to your body. And that is like one of the most amazing trends in healthcare right now, is to have wearables on
Right.
your body to keep
So
you moving.
you're telling me from the back end, you guys saw, I mean, some really bad things happening then. Is that kind of what you're getting at?
Well, what actually is really amazing is why is that one of the products, which is called, I'll show you later, but it's called the Oska Pulse. Those are actually good friends who are orthopedic spine executives. So they came to us. We're at all the national trade shows, at the orthopedic trade shows. They came to us, and they are starting this product and getting this product out there. And that's kind of how we kind of became in this space. That was something actually I've always done all my life, in terms of trying to be fit, being very spiritual, being very mental, but there wasn't really a term for it, and now actually wellness is becoming a much more encompassing term than just sitting at the beach and laying down. And that's exciting.
It does sound like some of these doctors are coming to you then. They're starting to see that there is an industry and maybe other ways that they can help people besides prescription pills and surgeries then.
Yes, and I will say, even in Hawaii, the University of Hawaii Medical School is trying to put through a bill to put courses together to educate doctors about wellness. Doctors are very good about treating disease, about acute symptoms, about the ER, taking care of trauma. I mean, you've got skilled, highly leveled, trained doctors. But if you want some lifestyle practitioner, you will have to sort of interview and search and really filter through to get a lifestyle advice, just because of the way the healthcare system is set up. So
I feel like people like chiropractors or acupuncturists, they're more open to other things that can help their customers then.
Exactly. And then what we actually are doing with our products is sort of supplementing these holistic type of lifestyle practitioners by giving people a bridge to their next appointment, or because sometimes you may go to the appointment and you may be like, God, the next day you just spent $100, and the next day you're kind of like, God, I wish I had another massage, and these types of wearable therapy kind of help to bridge the gap of having more focused therapy, personal therapy on your body 24/7 if you want it. Of course you need to sleep, but you get the drift, that people can have access to something without always having to go make the appointment, spend that time. You can do it while I sit right here. I could have therapy being administered.
Okay. You've been excited to show us some products, but each product you have to give me a testimonial.
Okay. All right. So this one is called the Oska Pulse. Okay. It comes like this. It's based in San Diego. It started first actually in Australia. The prototype was used on a very badly burned koala bear named Oscar, and the Aussies say Oska. So it began that way because this is a PEMF device, which means that it is a pulse electromagnetic field therapy device. It is. Are you familiar with PEMF? It's different from TENS. Okay. It's a different type of therapy than TENS. So pulse electromagnetic field therapy has actually been used in the orthopedic field for many years back, but never as a wearable, size of a cell phone. This is the size
It looks
of
pretty cool.
It's cool. It's the size of a cell phone. You just turn it on. It operates for a 30-minute session. It sort of is a little pulsating light, but you don't feel anything. And the beauty of this is that if you want to wear it with the strap, you can wear it with the strap. If you don't, you can just lay it on your body. You know, a lot of times people just might want to lay it on their quad or slip it under the shoulder. And a favorite of mine, which I just did recently, was slip it in the pocket of my ski pants. So one side, after a while, after the 5th or 6th day of skiing, you may not have stretched adequately enough, and this has the frequency of a 22-inch ball. So it works at the cellular level where you have toxins, inflammation, environmental things, stress. Your whole body absorbs so much that sometimes people don't even know until it is screaming with pain. And at that time when it's screaming with pain, then you will have a road to recovery. But we want to talk about prevention.
Is this for somebody with an injury already, or?
Yes. I mean, you can have it with an injury because it's the secret weapon is it's reducing inflammation. It's reducing swelling. It's opening up blood flow. So that is the main sort of weapon behind this. It opens up blood circulation, and this is also USB charge. So like a cell phone, you just charge it after 15, 20 sessions. So if you actually look at, here in Hawaii, my customers have loved it so much that it's helped with their knee pain, anything really with near the joints or bone and muscle. Because if you look at the papers on the Oska Pulse has done clinicals on this product, it retails $3.99. So it's not a cheap product in that sense.
I think you hit on something though. It opens up blood flow. So anywhere you put that on, it's going to help the blood start flowing through your body. Exactly. How many people are actually aware of, what happens when you do have restricted blood flow, and then when you can get the blood flowing again? From my experience, we all know that your body can heal itself, but it can't heal itself if there's no blood flow there, right? So if there's a product like this, that I have an injury, my body stopped healing itself because there's no blood flow, it can open that back up. So I'm sure you run into a lot of people that don't know anything about that.
Yes, exactly. Opens it back up. But imagine that you don't have to take your cortisone shot. People get so desperate at that time because they just run to the doctor, take a cortisone shot, and then you're fine for 3 weeks and you re-injure yourself because you're feeling so fine. This is the sort of prevention we want to impart on people. Apply this to your injured area. It is, but the frequencies is wave, power, and frequency, and each one attaches or works on the muscle, the bone, the nerve, and the blood. So you've got a whole lot of things going on, and it works on animals. So 2 for 1 on your dog. We've even have this used on our friend's dog, which helps with stiffness and hips. But if you actually go to the Oska Pulse website, there's this really great testimonial by this young girl, Shelly Short, 24 years old. She had scoliosis, MS, and she always had to be taking drugs from when she was a young person. 24 years old, she's in pain, and she says after 1 month of consistent use of the Oska Pulse on her frequency, 1 month, she is able to be off drugs.
Wow.
be off prescription drugs. And this is on the Oska Pulse website. They've got a YouTube channel full of testimonials from all over the world as well. And as far as even with the customers here in Hawaii, it ranges from the young to the younger, older people who are still active, and it allows them to still play golf more frequently, play sports, and that's the whole point, is that people don't rest and don't become active just because you're injured. Of course, there is a certain amount of, you don't want to re-injure your injury, but movement also is the medicine, which is why physical therapists, fitness people know how to help strengthen the muscle around it, but it helps with the inflammation, and it's a great little.
Well, Stephanie, we have some live viewers right now. We have Christina Graville on here. Hey, Christina, how are you? She just jumped on. She asked a question. Hi, Brad. What is this gadget? I think to sum it up, your body, blood flow throughout your body. As soon as you have an injury, it stops blood flow. This is something you can put on there. It'll reenact the blood flow again and hopefully heal that area. Your body can heal that area. That's not going to heal it for you. It's going to help your body heal itself. Is that a good way to sum it up?
Well, I like to also tell people this is like a Kickstarter, but you can't be sitting on the couch eating ice cream. You have to be disciplined to move. You have to eat properly, because eating also helps heal your body. As you probably know, I'm reading a book by Dr. Michael Greger. It's called How Not to Die, and how actually you can reverse disease through proper nutrition as well. So, but this device is a Kickstarter. It's actually there for you 24/7, anytime you feel any type of stiffness. So if I go for a run and afterwards I even have, you stretch and you just want to put something on your knee or on your quad or your hamstring, just to open up the blood flow just a little more. 30 minutes, you've got a session in already. So
all right. Let's get into the business side of it.
Okay.
You have the product. Who's someone that could sell this? Let's go over who would sell this for you. Chiropractors, acupuncturists, or it's strictly online only?
No. I have a website, but I can also look for all types of lifestyle practitioners, people who are really want to help people, body, mind, and spirit, be active, to counsel them to say, hey, that you don't have to, restrict your lifestyle just because you have some swelling. For chronic pain people, get off prescription drugs. As best as you can, of course, listen to your doctor and things like that. But this is something that is meant to challenge the opioid crisis. It's a pain management tool. It's a fitness recovery tool. It's for young and old. It's for dogs and animals. And the company, actually based in San Diego, they give actually a 90-day money back guarantee. So if everyone returns the product after 90 days, they would be bankrupt. Yeah. So that's a huge thing in business right now. Who gives a 90-day money back guarantee?
So what we'll do is we'll post that website in the link right in the comments below. So if anyone's watching, we'll post them up for you. Do you have any other any other products there? Let's go over some other products.
And this is all new products in the healthcare landscape. So it's not been around for a while. This is actually Class 1 medical 1 device. So it's FDA registered. So it's totally legit online. Okay. The next one is it's called Aculief. Okay, this is a company that actually, and I have a video online on my website, tadpolewellness.com. It's if you're familiar with acupuncture and for people that actually suffer from headaches or tension, there is an acupuncture point here between your thumb and your forefinger that is a main acupuncture point. And this company said, look, there's nothing on the market that, when people get headaches, you always press the point. That's a point that people go to press. But there was nothing on the market that says, hey, let it be a wearable that people can use whenever they want, however long they want. And what's amazing about this product, it's the price point is very reasonable. It's a $20 for this clip. We would love to also, lifestyle practitioners, it can be retailed through them as well to help people. But
so, how exactly is it going to help somebody? If they have migraines or?
Yes. So what and it's for headache relief and pain relief, but also for stimulation of your chi energy. If you're familiar, your body has energy in the body, and that's what acupuncture and chiropractors do, is they have these pressure points to stimulate and open up, drain the blood flow as well. So it's all about circulation as well. So
when are you wearing this?
I'm sorry?
When are you going to be wearing this?
When you have any headache or anything, when you feel like you've got an onset, it actually is better if you can tell if your body has an onset. If your headache is raging, what I would suggest is that you could wear it, but you need to actually work on the other pressure points to drain your raging headache, because by that time, this serves as only a gateway. So if you imagine the floodgates, now I'm opening up the floodgates to drain and balance chi through my body. And my masseuse actually gave a great idea. So this clip, you can actually, for meditation purposes as well, you can put 2 clips on your hands in both, activating the point and activating the chi in your body. And there's also a pressure point between your big toe and second toe. And so this clip, if you've had 4 clips on your body and you actually are trying to meditate, I mean, your chi is going to be on fire, So, I mean,
okay, so $20 a piece?
$20 a piece.
All right, they have to have a deal if you buy 4, right?
Yeah, hey, well, tadpolewellness.com, we'll work out a deal. We're all about deals. We want to, in the end, we really want to make sure that people feel the results, because, it's not about, we want to help people, I mean, we want people to really understand that. Try it on your body. And after I started using this, to be honest, I've not taken aspirin. I've not taken aspirin. So that's one thing, actually. Now I'm almost like afraid. I don't know how to take aspirin. But it's been I think more and more as you begin to take care of your body and become aware of your body and your mind and your spirit, then you really begin to be aware of so many other things, of what you put into your body. So there's been so many trends about mindful eating, mindful thoughts, mindful thinking. And I'm so in love with just helping people start to begin to say, first your body, take care of your health, go to fitness classes, go to a fitness professional, do alternative therapies as prevention, keep that maintenance up. But these are like sort of very reasonable ways to sort of help kickstart. Sometimes people say they don't realize how much money they're spending on all types of treatments that they're doing and things like that. And
one more question about the headaches.
Yes.
If you have one of those and you have a headache, do you put them on between both thumbs or just one hand?
I would suggest both thumbs. I mean, both on both hands, because basically you are activating both sides of your chi, the energy line that goes down here and all the way up to your head. But do realize that, with a headache that's already been raging, it with this pressure point that's already being pressed, what it does is it helps to open up the gateway that actually masseuses are able to press and work on the other points near your head to drain sinuses or drain whatever is causing that headache. And instead of having to just press that point for a little bit and press this point, it's really an amazing way to just open up that gateway. So opening up, activating your energy point. And so
let's get on the business side of that. We have a lot of health business owners that are part of our program, chiropractic owners, gym owners, trainers. Is this something that is an affiliate program? Because this might be something they might be interested in offering to their customers.
Sure. Yes. And we can sell wholesale and they sell it at retail. So that's basically how it works.
So if someone's interested in providing this for their clients or patients, they would just contact you at the Tadpole Wellness.
Exactly. And we're here. We want to help retailers to be able, and then also I'm cognizant of, not just dumping it on people and say, okay, hey, you go sell it. We're also on the back end making sure that we need to keep educating people, that we, able to connect with people like you and spread the word and educate people, because actually, what I'm still finding is that education is a big key that people still aren't that familiar on the wellness train. They're a little bit off. They're still waiting on the curb.
It sounds like you've already seen one side of it. Now you're on you're on both sides. So you're seeing the good, the bad, and the ugly on both sides. I want to say hi to Chad and Kyle and Cordero. Thanks for watching us. Let us know if you guys have any questions for Stephanie. She's got a couple new products out that she's been using. This is the one I saw on your website.
This is a total, I'm in love with this product. It is such a no-brainer for anybody. Okay, so let me explain it to you really quick. So this actually, it comes like this. It's called the Free Sleeve. And what it is, you put it in your freezer, you just keep it cold, like any type of little ice pack that you put in there. But and you don't, when you let's say come back after a run, or you've already got some knee that's swelling, or some tennis elbow that is really still hurting, as a first sort of like first aid type of recovery, this is actually a cold therapy compression sock. So what's really cool about it is that once it comes out, okay, sorry, let's see. And this is my favorite, blue camo. So basically, I don't know if you can see it, but it's just like it's ice cold therapy that about 20 minutes, once you pull it out of the freezer, it would work as if you're applying an ice pack to the area. But
what areas?
I'm sorry?
What areas?
So anywhere that this can slip over. So let's say you have it on your elbow, you can put it like on your elbow like this. And these sleeves can also, it comes in different sizes. Oh, it's nice and cold and tingly now. But, it's cold, like as if you're applying ice to the area. So as if you have an ice pack to the area. It's gel, and as if you're applying an ice pack. But it's a compression sock afterwards. So even after the cold therapy wears off, it turns into a compression sock. It is a compression sock. This comes in different sizes, different colors. It can actually go on your knee, up on your legs. So anywhere that this you feel can slip on. So legs, your arms. And I don't really know. It doesn't really. You could try to really maybe reach it up here to your shoulder, but it doesn't. Wherever it can lay basically.
I see a lot of CrossFit athletes wearing, and also triathletes, long distance runners. They're wearing a lot of those products.
And with a cold therapy on it, I mean, that's, I think, one of the more ingenious things that sort of been coming out on the healthcare space is that not only is it compression, but it's a cold therapy. So it's like applying an ice pack without having to put it there or sink or put your foot in the bucket or wait around. You can walk around and you would have a completely cold pack on yourself, and it doesn't stop your mobility, and that's one of the biggest things I'm so also so encouraged by is that I like to be mobile and I don't like to be tethered down. So any product that's wearable, it keeps you sort of active still. I think lifts your mind, lifts your spirits, that you're able to go out and do things. There's nothing worse than feeling injured and you're stuck at home just laying in the bed and not.
How much is one of those cost?
So it comes in different sizes. So I would think most popular, it comes in small, medium, large, extra large, double X large, and triple X large. So at first it starts off at $49 for a small. The medium is about $59. It's all on the website too. And then it's about $10 increments for the large, $69 per, and going up $10 each. But most people, they can either fit the medium or, the large. The extra large can also be if someone wants a little more room per se, but in camo, in lime, in pink, so why not also look rocking cool, right? When you're wearing this, I love the camo, but yeah. So after a run, if I want to just put it on my knee or my quads, I can just do it for 20 minutes and like you just had a little ice therapy. It's really amazing.
That's awesome. So those products look great. They sound great. On the business side, again, one more time, all three of them have an affiliate program if any businesses would like to carry that.
Yes, as I said, we would definitely, work out. We sell it wholesale. They can sell it retail. I'm all for that. We do whatever we can to support people. I work closely with each of the companies, these manufacturers. So, I know personally all the people on the manufacturing side. So any kind of problems or any type of, issue, the biggest thing also is just to have the service, and then that's in business as well. I mean, we are so much more concerned about the service and that people feel happy about what they have. And it's so gratifying because, we've helped people here in Hawaii. Like they love it. They love the Oska Pulse, and they love all of this. And just getting the word out to help as many people as possible that may not have access to products like this, and that's just the important part, is about access, about knowledge, and about connection with people too in their local area that can help them.
Yeah, and having those programs there makes it easy for health business owners to not only help their current customers but also make a little extra money on the side, supporting a good business.
Yes. exactly. So we're all for it. Hey, we want to all have a win-win, and no problem there. And in the end, if we're helping people, that's even better.
Well, I want to thank you so much for doing this interview. Before we go, which one's your favorite product? Or which one do you use the most?
Okay, well, okay, first of all, because the Oska Pulse is so powerful in the sense that you have any type of back pain, stiffness, like my ski, 30 minutes, an hour, it's, and you're like not having to sit down somewhere. I love the Oska Pulse, although each of them sort of have like, they sort of have like their, it's just like your babies, right? So how can you really, each one has very pro advantages. This one for the price and for what it is offering, and just the idea that, hey, now I'm not even taking aspirin anymore. I'm not saying that this just cures your headache like this, but what it does is actually it creates an awareness that, hey, I want to start to work and with my body and really balance your head and tension and anxiety. And most people know that this is a really big pressure point. So it just brings this awareness to your body and to help your mind and your spirit. But the free sleeve is pretty cool. I have to say the free sleeve is pretty cool. And I think that actually that requires the least amount of education, in the sense that people just, they know this. I mean, they get it. They put ice packs on their body, but when you put ice packs, you can't move, and this people get, and this already we've had, and this is my third product that I just recently received, and this people get right away, and people are like ordering it, and they want it, and they like it that there's different colors. So it's really a great product for people out there too, to just pick up and go ahead and sell it as well.
Well, thank you so much, Stephanie. Sorry for making you try to choose between the best one.
No.
We'll post all three products.
I want you to try all of it.
Oh, yeah, you can't just try one. You have to try all three.
Yeah, you have to try all. Yeah, have it in your wellness cabinet. As I said, what's in your toolbox. So people have not much things. We don't want to see chemicals in the toolbox.
Well, that's great. I'm glad that you're doing something to help people get healthy and get away from the prescription pills and surgeries. So thank you so much for joining us. I will tag you in this video, and we'll be talking soon.
Awesome, Brad. Thank you so much. Aloha.